Ain't It Cool News presents Ain't It Scary Reviews, a month-long exploration of terror.
I get the feeling that the Dr. Phibes franchise was being set up as sort of a 1970s equivalent to Saw. Characters die in these complex, far-fetched contraptions, and all the kills are based on a centralized theme. In Dr. Phibes Rises Again, Vincent Price reprises his role as the macabre, music-loving doctor with a grotesque face and an undying love for his wife. He wears an elaborate mask, has to speak through a cord that plugs into his neck, and eats through a mysterious hole in the base of his skull. To put it simply, he's a pretty weird dude.
You have done wonders with the local fish.
It's been 3 years since Phibes went on a murder spree, killing the doctors who he believed messed up his wife's surgery. He awakens from a self-imposed coma, determined to take his wife's body to Egypt, where she is to be reawakened in the fabled River of Life. Along the way, Phibes and his lovely assistant must murder a rival team of archaeologists who are also in search of the mythical Tomb of the Pharaohs. The sequel was part of a proposed series of Phibes movies from American International Pictures. Based on the success of the first Phibes, AIP was anxious to rush this one in production, and it shows. This doesn't feel as polished as the first film. Phibes' motivation to murder innocent people makes very little sense here. In the first movie, he was out for revenge, so he chose a theme, the 10 plagues of the Bible, and he killed the people who wronged him via bats, locusts, rats, etc. This time, he chooses a loose Egyptian theme for his kills, featuring scorpions, sand, and, well, the rest of the kills are kind of random, really, and don't really fit into a theme. One guy gets a nail through his ear when he answers the phone, another is strangled, put into a giant empty gin bottle and thrown into the ocean. There had to have been some better ways to kill these people. How about mummification, or scarabs, or Phibes could have used the victim's blood to draw hieroglyphics. I'm just spitballing here. Also, why kill all of these innocents? It changes Phibes from a sympathetic madman into a cruel serial murderer. Apparently the producers had a series of pictures planned where Phibes would kill people using different themes. The 7 Fates of Phibes would feature kills based on Greek mythology. The Son of Phibes had to do with environmental disasters and kills triggered by tidal waves and earthquakes. Another film would involve Phibes taking on a think tank of eccentric personalities and killing them via their greatest desires. Unfortunately, none of these films materialized. Price was upset when he learned that his co-star, Robert Querry, was being groomed to take over his top spot at American International Pictures. Querry had already starred in a couple Count Yorga vampire movies for the production company, and it's rumored that AIP wanted to pit Dr. Phibes against the B-level vampire in a future film. That would have been pretty fun to watch. To really enjoy Dr. Phibes Rises Again, you have to have a healthy suspension of disbelief. It would take weeks to set up some of these kills, yet Phibes and his assistant whipped them up instantly. Somehow, in a matter of hours, they transformed the chambers of an ancient Egyptian tomb into their headquarters, complete with pipe organ and marble floors. He has a robot band, spring-loaded snakes, an attack bird that guards his lair, and a mute beauty queen that does all of his dirty work. I'm kinda jealous. The main reason to see the film, though, is Price, and his insane performance.
If music be the food of love, play on.
He's a mentally deranged character, performed by one of horror's maestros of the macabre. While this is far from his greatest film, there are a few interesting kills and a bizarre factor that make it worth a watch on a lazy afternoon.